Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jared Weathers, and this is a part 2 to a video I did in December about the CW. This is the other half of that video. I love doing these videos, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the nitty gritty about the UPN. The original Viacom, which I am planning to do a video on, bought Paramount and bought their CBS and NBC affiliated stations and started a joint venture with Chris-Craft Industries, who owned the United Television subsidiary, made the United Paramount Network. 5 of the original PSG affiliate stations became UPN affiliates in January of '95. They then divested the CBS and NBC stations and to purchase more UPN affiliated stations. Paramount founded the Paramount Stations Group in 1991 when they bought TVX Broadcast Group. In April of '93, the FCC ended the Financial Interest and Syndication Rules, or FinCEN rules, where it was prohibited to own the syndication rights to shows on networks you own. On October 27, 1993, Viacom teamed up with Chris-Craft and announced a new TV network called United Paramount Network. The initial plans were to run 2 hours of programming in prime time for 2 nights per week. The network was originally supposed to be called the U, but the National Association of College Broadcasters owned the trademark for the U network. They wanted to buy the rights from the NACB for $50K, but they thought it would be too expensive to do a complete rebrand, so they countered with a $100,000 payment, which Paramount declined. The network was supposed to be called the U/P network, but they decided to go with what we have now. The U representing Chris-Craft's United Television, the P representing Paramount TV, and the N for Network. During this time, Warner Bros. Was planning to launch a channel similar to this called the WB. You can check that video out in the description of this one. The WB was believed to be competition to UPN. UPN launched on January 16th of 1995, only having programming on Monday and Tuesday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. The first telecast was the 2-hour pilot episode of Star Trek Voyager with 21.3 million viewers, but this was basically a one-off for Voyager. UPN's early series were Nowhere Man, starring Bruce Greenwood, Marker, starring Richard Grieco of 21 Jump Street fame, Legend, starring Richard Dean Anderson, The Sentinel, and Moesha, starring Brandy Norwood. Only Voyager, Moesha, and The Sentinel would last more than one season, and the network had lost $800 million by the turn of the century. On December 8, 1996, Paramount/Viacom bought a 50% stake in UPN for $160 million. They started offering more programming, more nights a week, like in March of '96 when they added Wednesday nights, and won the broadcast rights to the Blockbuster Entertainment Awards. If you want me to do a video about that, please like the video. UPN also ordered 36 sci-fi films for a weekly movie presentation beginning in '98. UPN expanded its primetime lineup during the '98-'99 season. The season began with a controversial sitcom set during the Civil War called The Secret Diaries of Desmond Pfeiffer, where a black English nobleman who becomes a valet to the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The LA chapter of the NAACP picketed outside Paramount Studios. This show got low ratings and was canceled after 4 episodes. In '97, The Clueless Show moved from ABC to UPN until its cancellation in '99. In '98, UPN acquired the rights to Saban shows like Beetleborgs, which was based on 2 different Metal Hero shows, along with the Marvel animated shows Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and X-Men. UPN was only 4 when Viacom and the first CBS Corporation merged. They added a clause to force Chris-Craft after 45 days to either buy them out of UPN or sell their stake to Viacom. On February 8, 1999, Chris-Craft filed a lawsuit against Viacom in the New York Supreme Court to block the merger. On March 17th, New York Supreme Court Judge Herman Kahn ruled against Chris-Craft and enforced Viacom's ultimatum. Unable to buy them out, Chris-Craft sold its stake to Viacom for $5 million. After Viacom bought out UPN, KCOP TV and WWOR TV lost their own and operated status and became affiliates of UPN, whereas WPSG in Philly and KBHK in San Fran became independent. Also in 1999, WWE SmackDown premiered, with WWE also adding the first season of Tough Enough a couple years later, and Vince McMahon's NFL competitor, the XFL. Viacom shortened the United Paramount Network to just UPN, officially, like Vince McMahon shortened the World Wrestling Entertainment to WWE officially. The original idea would be to rebrand it as the Paramount Network. The affiliates protested, citing the rebrand could cause confusion for viewers and result in ratings decline. Also, it could be very expensive. This came to fruition after Spike rebranded to the Paramount Network, which we will get to in a later video. In 2000, the Hughleys were moved from ABC to UPN for its last 2 years. In 2001, UPN entered the ring to bid on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Roswell. UPN won and aired them together on Tuesday nights until Roswell ended in 2002 and Buffy ended in 2003. Star Trek Enterprise debuted in 2001 along with Celebrity Deathmatch. In January 2002, Viacom president Mel Karmazin restructured UPN and put UPN under Paramount TV. CBS president Les Moonves took over responsibility for it. Under CBS, starting in the fall of 2003, America's Next Top Model was added, and All of Us followed by Veronica Mars in 2004, and the 2005 premiere of Everybody Hates Chris, produced and narrated by Chris Rock. On June 14, 2005, Viacom announced it would split back into two companies, the CBS Corporation and a new Viacom. The UPN was retained by CBS, while Viacom took control of Paramount Pictures. This took effect on New Year's Day 2006. On January 24th, CBS and Time Warner announced they were going to shut down the UPN and the WB, combine them, and create a new channel called the CW. UPN, unlike Fox and WB, never had national morning or evening newscasts, but some of the affiliates have local programming. In my area, we have Fox 32. Since I did a little history of the CW channel, I'll do Fox 32 as well. Fox 33, as it was known when I was growing up, started as WGKI on October 6, 1989. The original call letters referred to Gary Knapp. It had a limited reach at first. In its early years, it was a low-budget channel, as Fox was still pretty new, but The Simpsons and Married with Children grew the station. In 1995, WGKI became a secondary affiliate of UPN after it began. It aired its programming until 2006 when the merger happened. On February 10th, 2007, WFQX, which the station changed to after the sale to Rock Fleet, started airing Fox shows in HD for over-the-air viewers. In 2009, Fox 33 became Fox 32. Fox 32 also airs the Detroit Lions television network, which airs all the preseason games and the Ford Lions Report. In 2017, Fox 32 rebranded again to Local 32, but everyone still calls it Fox 32 as it's still a Fox affiliate. So that just makes sense. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you liked the video. I did a lot of work on this one. Not a whole lot of in-depth, but since it is a part 2, technically, I guess, I hope you liked it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Hit the like button if you liked it. I'm not gonna re-record this because it's an outro, and I actually didn't even write any of this. So, anyway, again, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Maybe with the history of Spike. I do want to do Spike at some point too, because when I was growing up, Spike was like, it's kind of like it was branded as like the man's channel, but it was very weird. Anyway, don't let me rant too long. Have a good day.